Previewing the 2013 NHL playoffs here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking right now with returning guest Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. We just got finished discussing the series prices for Anaheim, Detroit. Now we're going to take a look at the Game 1 lines. Joe from OffshoreInsiders.com. Thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right. We just discussed the series prices for this matchup, and you gave the opinion that you might lean towards Anaheim as a small favorite, largely due to their depth. Here we are in Game 1, where Anaheim's a minus 151 favorite at home. Detroit is plus 139 on the other side, and as we mentioned, Anaheim is just not a team you want to be betting against at all. They were the top team in terms of the money standings in the NHL this year. They were the most profitable team to bet on. Detroit was slightly profitable. They were number 10 overall. There's no way I'm going to bet against Anaheim here. Can you make a case for betting on Anaheim at minus 151?
That is a pretty generous number. There's no question about that. What we said in the other video was Detroit is a lot more top-heavy, where Anaheim has the depth. Now, obviously, the depth is going to come into play more as the series goes on, but Detroit, they can get away with having that one tremendous line early in the series as it gets more physical, as there's maybe an overtime or two along the way. Anaheim really came on along strong towards the end of the year, but Bobby Ryan, who is from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, from the town over from where I grew up in Marlton, New Jersey, he actually improved a little bit as the year went on. Overall, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, was a little bit of a disappointment. And then Teemu Selanne, who's certainly one of the great veterans, same thing there. He had his flashes, but from the opening of the season till the end of the season, he had his share of inconsistency. So when you're talking about a big line, I'm going to use one of my favorite terms in all of sports. It's a little bit of a cliche, perhaps, but it does apply. Predictably unpredictable, where when a team has been, as we like to say, a box of chocolates, going with the underdog is a good percentage play. And Detroit, even though Nicholas Lindstrom is retired, his leadership is going, they still have some guys that have been there and done that. And yes, I would agree they are a dangerous dog, and the value play would seem to be on Detroit.
No, I agree with you. Detroit even won the season series 2-1. They won 2 out of 3 games against Anaheim during the regular season. So I agree with you. I would not want to bet on Anaheim here. I might bet on Detroit, and more importantly, if Detroit does win Game 1, then maybe a series bet on Anaheim to win the series at that point might have some value, where their depth, as you mentioned in the series preview, might come into play. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Great preview. Thanks.